We all know the rules of football. No hands in the box, no offsides, no pulling a striker's shirt when he's through on goal. But what about the rules that aren't in the official FIFA rulebook? The ones that are passed down from player to player, and that only a true, die-hard fan can recognize? We're talking about the secrets, the codes, the traditions that make the beautiful game even more beautiful. Today, we're diving deep into the locker room to give you 10 rules only a hardcore fan will understand. The code of the uncelebrated goal. This is an unwritten rule of pure respect. When a player scores a goal against their former club, they refuse to celebrate. No knee slides, no shirt over the head, no grabbing the corner flag like it's a medieval sword. Instead, you stand still, hands raised in apology, looking like you just crashed your ex's wedding, or simply give a solemn nod to the fans who once cheered their name. It's a moment of emotional maturity that shows a player's gratitude and loyalty to the place that helped make them a star. It's seen as a sign of respect for the fans who invested their time and passion into them. Imagine getting a promotion at your new job and refusing to tell your old boss because you feel bad for them. It's that kind of unwritten rule. To a casual fan, it looks like a lack of emotion. To a true fan, it's a show of class saying, "Hey, I'm sorry I ruined your weekend, but thanks for all the memories." The ball must go out. In the heat of a high-stakes match, a player from the opposing team goes down clutching his ankle like it just got snapped in half. Doesn't matter if you're mid-counterattack, you boot the ball out of play even if the referee hasn't blown the whistle. It's a moment of humanity in a brutal sport, where a player prioritizes the well-being of their opponent over the chance to score. And when play resumes, the other team graciously tosses the ball back, unless they don't. And then, congratulations, you've just started a mini world war on the pitch. It's sportsmanship, sure, but it's also a weird game of trust fall with 22 sweaty men. It's a risk most players are willing to take, and it's always the talk of the town when it happens. The art of the penalty spot mind game. A penalty kick is the most high-pressure moment in football. While the laws are clear, the unwritten rules of psychological warfare are not. The keeper's dancing on the line, pointing left, whispering, "I know your secrets." The striker's pretending he's calm, when in reality he's running through his entire childhood trauma while waiting for the perfect moment. Other players might try to scuff up the ground around the spot. It's a mental battle that happens in a matter of seconds, and only the most prepared players can win. It's a psychological showdown in a very tiny space. The keeper is basically saying, "You think you can beat me? I've already beaten you in your head." The mental fortitude it takes to win that battle is always the talk of the town. Thou shalt not dive, except when you must. Diving is evil, disgraceful, the scourge of the beautiful game. It's a cardinal sin in football. This unwritten rule is a paradox. Unless, of course, it's the 89th minute, you're one goal down, and the defender so much as breathes near your shoulder. Then, my friend, you go down like you've been sniped from the stands. Arms flailing, face twisted in agony, and 5 seconds later, miraculously healed. It's acting worthy of an Oscar, but only if you sell it right. Mess it up, and boom, yellow card, eternal shame, and your teammates pretending they don't know you. It's like calling in sick to work, but you're not actually sick. The player is basically saying, "I'm going to pretend to be hurt to win this game for my team." The hypocrisy of it all is a constant talk of the town. The throw-in and corner flag time waster. 1-0 up, 90th minute, ball in your hands. What do? You become the slowest human being alive. Wipe the ball. Examine it like it's a rare diamond. Pretend you don't see anyone open. And finally, maybe throw it in. Or not. This is the unwritten rule of time wasting, and it's a beautiful art form. The same thing happens with a corner kick in the final seconds of a game. Run to the corner flag and guard that ball like it's your newborn child. Opponents are swarming, fans are screaming, and you're just chilling, hips out, shielding the ball like you're waiting for a bus. Beautiful. Tactical genius. Infuriating. It's the equivalent of a basketball player dribbling out the last 20 seconds of a game. The sheer audacity of it is always the talk of the town. The handshake line. The handshake line at the end of a football match is more than just a formality. It's a vital part of the game's code of honor. The final whistle blows, emotions are boiling. Maybe you've been fouled 27 times, maybe you've just missed a sitter that will haunt your dreams forever. Doesn't matter, you shake hands. Even if you want to headbutt the guy, you smile awkwardly and touch palms. It's the football equivalent of saying, "Good game," after losing a video game where your opponent clearly cheated. But hey, respect is respect. It separates a professional from a sore loser and shows that even in defeat, you can still show respect for your opponent. No shots on goal from a kickoff. This is one that might surprise you. While it is technically possible to score from a kickoff, it is almost never done. This is not due to a rule, but to an unwritten understanding that it is a cheap and disrespectful way to start a game. It's a gentleman's agreement that is followed by every single team in the world. It's a nod to the tradition of fair play, and it's one of the most subtle, yet important, unwritten rules in the game. It's so rarely done that when it happens, it makes headlines. It's a rule that is followed out of pure tradition, and the respect for that tradition is always the talk of the town. The 2 feet down rule. The 2-footed tackle is almost always a red card offense, even if the player touches the ball. Doesn't matter if you quote Shakespeare mid-slide, 2 feet in the air means instant red. It's less a tackle and more a public assassination attempt. The crowd gasps, the ref sprints with the red card already in hand, and the tackle player rolls like he's auditioning for a stunt double roll. Hardcore fans know, never, ever go in with 2 feet unless you also fancy an early shower. It's an unwritten rule in the sense that a professional player knows not to even attempt such a tackle because they know it's a career ender for the opponent. It's a rule that is respected for the safety of the game. The player who makes the tackle is basically saying, I don't care about your career, I'm getting this ball. Don't score an own goal from a free kick. This is a bizarre yet official rule. If a player takes a free kick and accidentally puts the ball into his own team's goal, it doesn't count. Instead, the other team is awarded a corner kick. It's such a rare event that if it happens, commentators lose their minds, fans look confused, and somewhere in the distance, FIFA's lawyers nod in satisfaction. Hardcore fans love this one because it's like a secret glitch in the football matrix. Respect the goalie. The goalkeeper, the lone wolf, the maniac in gloves, the one player allowed to use his hands. And the unwritten rule? You do not mess with him. This includes not kicking at a ball a keeper is holding or is about to pick up. While it is technically legal to try and get the ball once the keeper has dropped it, it's not done in good faith. It is a sign of respect for the keeper and a nod to the fact that they're the only player who can handle the ball. The unwritten rule is that if you try to take the ball from a keeper, you're not just going to get a foul, you're also going to get a face full of glove. It's an unspoken rule that everyone understands. The respect for the keeper is always the talk of the town. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, leave a like, comment your thoughts and subscribe cause I'll be posting frequently here.